Charnovsky.
I was married to a Russian gangster for 5 days.
Charnovsky.
I ran away
Jesus.
on the honeymoon. I just never bothered to do the paperwork to change the name back.
Did you ever think to mention that?
Don't worry, baby. You still got yourself a true blue shiksa.
What else haven't you told me? Sweetheart, are there any kids I don't know about?
Only 2, Yossel and Chaim. They're locked in our attic. When you go out to get the hockey scores, I let them down and force feed them pork roast milkshakes through a funnel. There.
For me, a big draw for this movie was playing opposite of Paul Giamatti, so that was a real thrill for me. He's one of my favorite actors, and obviously Dustin Hoffman and Rosamund, I think, is, I mean, I don't know how unknown she is, but to me, she's sort of a classic kind of movie star that you don't see that often anymore. So all of those people were a thrill to work with.
Wow, I like you with glasses.
What are you doing here?
Run away with me.
What?
Run away with me. Or stay with me. I don't care. Or I can go with you.
Are you out of your mind?
No, I'm bent over backwards in love with you.
Why he's so self-destructive, I don't know. You know, and you know, he has some problem with feeling loved by this woman, and I don't know what it is, but he sabotages it. But yeah, you get to see the guy. I mean, I guess he starts out, he's not so bad when he's young. I mean, when he's very young, he's okay. And then he sort of gets a little bit embittered, and he takes wrong turns, and he's got a lot of anger in him that has been repressed. And he's a kind of difficult, horrible old man.
I'm the heels over head completely.
Don't be ridiculous. We just met. At your wedding. It's not funny. Barney, get off the train.
I cannot believe that this really happens. It really happens. Just like that.
IDs, tickets.
It's amazing. No? And I don't care if it happened on my wedding night, at a funeral, on my deathbed. It happened.
It is interesting as an actor. I mean, actually playing drunk, just that itself is interesting. Playing a drunk is interesting too. I mean, there are different kinds of alcoholics, and there's different ways they behave, and there's different reasons people are alcoholics. I mean, I think the guy in Sideways and alcohol drinks too much. He's hiding behind, you know, the wine stuff because he drinks too much in a lot of ways. He just wants to get drunk, and he's out of control. And this guy, you know, I don't know, I think it's just constitutional with this guy, that he's just kind of a hard-drinking guy, and, you know, but he also is I guess they call it self-medicating as part of it, too, to calm himself down, you know, to take the edge off of things, I suppose. But it is interesting. I've played a lot of alcoholics, I don't know why.
You know, I was thinking about something. Maybe you should move in with us. The kids are gone, we got a lot of space. What do you say?
Thanks, but no thanks.
I just don't like the idea of you being alone, that's all.
I'm not alone.
Dustin Hoffman, it is weird when you walk in and have to work with these guys that you were seeing when you were 6, 7 years old. I knew who he was. I remember seeing Papillon when I was a kid, which he's fantastic in, and I had I just thought he was wonderful. So, you know, it's somewhat intimidating until you start working with him, and he's a nice guy, and he's a great actor, and he just wants to have a good time with you. You know, more than anything, he just wants to have fun, and fun for him is really getting in there and slugging it out, and, you know, have a good time with him.
I'm gonna be right here near your mother. When you get to be my age, you'll see what a comfort that is.
Must be hard without her.
Used to being without her. I need to get laid.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
What?
God almighty, classy, Panofsky.
How long have you ever had to hold out, Mr. Three Wives?
I liked the script a lot, and I thought it had a lot of vitality in it, and I thought it was interesting, actually, the ending of it. I mean, it doesn't tie up in the way, you know, it's a little bit of a slow ending, slow drive into something that's, you know, not necessarily the happiest thing in the world. But the movie has a lot of vitality in it, and, you know, I thought the span of time, playing 30 years of this character's life and getting to see I get to do everything as this character, you know. I mean, he goes through every possible mood, sort of. So, you know, I mean, it's great. You know, why not?
I'm just gonna keep talking here, because I'm afraid that if I stop, there's gonna be a pause or a break, and you're gonna say, it's getting late, or I should get going. And I'm not ready for that to happen. I don't want that to happen. Ever.
There it was. The pause.